Warning.
Doug Rizzo weighs in at 155.6. 155.6. Matt NG weighs in at 159.4. 159.4. Doug, where are you from?
Originally from Valdez, Georgia. Moved down here about 3 months ago, started training at Dead Game Fight School.
Dead Game Fight School, heard of that place? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Dead Game Fight School, Josh Rutgers. None of this would happen without Josh. The promoter, the man with the plan, you name it, it's all on him. So, down from Vidalia. There's a bunch of jokes I want to make, but I won't. So, looking forward to tomorrow night. How's your approach to this fight?
As far as the fight goes, I definitely plan on keeping it standing. I know this guy's got a jiu-jitsu game. I've done a little bit of that, but I'm just ready to fight. As long as I can make him bleed, that's all I care about. So make him bleed, baby.
Matt, come on over here. You made your debut back in April. Tremendous performance. You looked to be completely in control the last time. You gonna approach it differently this time, or you're more relaxed?
We're gonna see where we're taking. Just go with the flow and go from there.
Go with the flow, go from there. You look like a man totally in control, very calm. Body shot boy, obviously well prepared with Todd and everything else. We look forward to it. He said he's gonna make you bleed. Any comment?
I guess I better bring some Band-Aids.
Band-Aids, ladies and gentlemen. I think they're gonna need a little stronger than Band-Aids. All right, guys, step in.
Doug Rizzo in the blue corner coming in here very inexperienced in his MMA debut against a fight that, I mean, let's call it what it is. He's a pretty big underdog in, taking on Matt Inge here, Big Scary. Give us some insight to this.
Yeah, well, I mean, Doug Rizzo, he's got a long history in boxing, but he really just started training MMA not long ago. I can say I train with him. He trains at Dead Game Fight School, and I mean, he's definitely a gamer, but this is his first MMA bout, and Matt Inge's got a lot of experience. Doesn't have a lot of fights, but he's been training for many years now, and but their styles are contrasting styles. Doug's the boxer, and you see him using his boxing. Matt Inge's better on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know if better on the ground it would be the word. I mean, just the thing about Doug is he's very, very inexperienced on the ground at this point, you know. And it should show once they hit the mat, if they hit the mat.
Yeah, I know that Matt NG, I think wrestled and done judo and jiu-jitsu. So I mean, he's got several disciplines.
Yeah, and he's very comfortable throwing kicks. There's something that Doug's not generally accustomed to.
Oh, but you saw Doug
the first takedown attempt. Wow.
Wow, that could prove to be good for the rest of the fight if he's able to do that.
That pretty much shows you that we just might have a fight on our hands, even if the deck is stacked against Doug Rizzo in some regard.
Yeah. Yeah, you see NG's throwing a lot of kicks too. That's another Doug's also not only so I mean just strictly boxing, switching to MMA.
And as we knew, the lack of experience shows. What he should have done is he should have looked across face or underhook with that left arm, and instead, he just didn't have enough time in the sport yet. He reached across and overhooked and really made it pretty easy for Matt NG at that point to get to Doug doing his best to recover, to try to keep a guard or at least a half guard on him so he doesn't pass entirely. I think that he does understand the importance of transition.
Yeah.
Whether he can do it or not, yet to be seen.
Definitely,
so far he's doing all right.
They're definitely transitioning a lot. Doug's been able to keep getting back to guard, but Matt NG's finally got him inside mount, and he's trying to mount. Going for that arm bar, but there's not much time left. Yeah, Doug knew that.
Rolls right back out. He's got a good coach and a good corner, a good team, Doug does.
Oh, no. Definitely the best.
If nothing else, I mean, he's definitely got him beaten there.
Oh, definitely.
Hands down.
See the coach there giving him those words of advice.
Oh, yeah, telling him exactly what to do. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Look at this. Oh, I think I know what the coach told him to do, man. I do.
Yeah, I think I got a good idea, too.
Television's about to know what the coach told him.
Wow, look at that.
That's what the
Look
coach
at that.
told him
Rocked
to do.
him. Able to get that takedown.
Well, that might be the only celebratory victory we get over here from Dead Game Fight School on that one with those couple shots, because NG really is doing a good job of, at this point, he's really avoiding the fight now. He's just taking him down and just going to try to stall it out, which is really what he needs to do and what he should do.
Ooh, look at those. Those up kicks.
Doug will fight. Doug shows up to fight from the top, from the bottom, from the inside to the out. And that's the part that all the jiu-jitsu classes in the world cannot teach, is heart. It takes heart for a guy to take a beating and come back. Most guys you see in this sport, they take a good beating and then they take a lot of time off to lick their wounds. Some of it's physical, most of it isn't. It's emotional and pride. But look at Doug, like I say, he just refuses to surrender to any attempts that NG makes. He really has no respect for it,
Yeah, I mean, and he keeps being able to get back to guard, at least get back to out of the submission. I mean, Doug's proven that what little training he does have on the ground, he's been able to avoid all these submissions and all the danger.
Well, I think.
Look at that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, Doug's was just hunkering. Oh, yeah.
He's got to be careful because NG's got one thing on his mind,
Yeah,
that's safety.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's tested. Oh. Wow. Look. Wow.
He goes down.
Wow. But he's up pretty fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Good recovery time. I'm glad he's, got the will to stand back up.
He's telling the ref he's all right. And look at Doug.
He's a little too, Doug's coming in fast. Although he's looking for the kill. NG with a good shot up under him, man. Look at this. Doing what he really needs to do and better do right about now. And wrap him up, because Doug hurt him,
Doug is it? I don't know how he pops his head out.
Doug needs to at this point be worried more about getting back to his feet or getting a reversal to get on top than he does trying to submit the guy. Probably. I mean, even though NG's hurt and some of his grappling abilities are a little diminished right now due to physicality, he still is in his comfort zone now.
That's the end of round 2. I got it 1-1 after 2. I mean, you gotta, Ingy's got those takedowns in the second round, but I mean, Doug dropped him, had him extremely hurt.
Yeah, and then rung him another time. I mean, the whole thing is, the bottom line it comes down to is the number one judging criteria when done properly is effectiveness, damage, you know. I mean, who hurt who the majority of the time or inflicted the most, you know. So we'll see. Although, you know, as we've seen it play out for years, the power of the takedown, you know. Sometimes a guy can, you know, get the takedowns and control the match just enough. Goes down. Yeah, good call, ref. I mean, Ingy at this point his chin's very soft. You know, obviously he's been hurt. It wouldn't take much for Doug to finish him off. He senses it, and
Doug was about to walk through the ref.
Look at this. He's just look at him, just like mad. Doug knows it's going to be over if he doesn't. If he can't stand up. I mean, he understands what he's up against. That if this guy can, you know, possibly just hold him down and just keep it on the ground, that it's a little more to his advantage, you know. And definitely been an exciting fight thus far. They got to check this guy for cuts, man.
Yeah, he's leaking all over the place.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty bad. Doug's got blood all over him. Look at that.
Yeah, leaking all over the place. I don't know. Matt Ingy's gonna have to do something on the ground though to get this round back. I don't see him just being able to just take him down and that's all he does. I mean, he's gonna have to do something.
Well, he's still in there, and he's still willing to come forward, so I'll give him that, you know. We'll see where it goes from here. I mean, both these guys have shown a lot. I got to give it to Doug. Either he's a lot better than we thought he was, or Matt Ingy is not as good as we thought he was. One or the other, you know.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens here.
The difference, too, though, man, is Doug punches. I mean, Doug punches hard, you know, and most of these guys, they don't want to get hit. Let's face it. I mean, the reality is they don't want to get hit. Doug's not that guy. Doug doesn't worry. You know, he invites you to hit him. It's not an issue for him. He's very comfortable with that.
Yeah, that boxing background.
Yeah, but the kicks are throwing Doug off a little bit, too.
Yeah,
look at this.
Wow.
Man, Ingy, good movement.
There he stays away. Look at this. Doug.
Ingy, once again, got him, you know, doing the bare minimum just to hold on. I got to give it to the guy. I mean, a lot of people would have been asleep by now. I will say, Matt Ingy is taking some shots, you know, although a guy can't go through his amateur run doing this stuff and going out there and taking big shots like that on a regular basis and be safe. There comes a time when you got to work on not getting hit so much. Doug hits hard. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing is chances are he won't face a lot of guys who hit as hard or have as good a boxing as Doug in the amateur game, really.
Or maybe Matt Ingy, after this fight, if he ever fights again, will decide to, you know, work his slipping, and they'll both improve on areas they need to. Doug obviously needs to work on his takedown defense, you know, but, I mean, to his credit, you know, he really has not quit moving in here. Both these guys in a literal bloodbath covered in Matt Ingy's blood. I don't think Doug's even been scratched.
Oh, no.
Kicked a couple times early, but, you know.
Nothing that mattered, I mean.
We've really seen a little bit of Doug's inexperience in the game show during the bout, but I'll tell you what he's lacked there, he's made up for with just resiliency and, you know, quite frankly, I don't think Matt Ingy took him very seriously in the beginning, you know, after getting up there at the weigh-ins, and he told him at the weigh-ins that he wanted to make him bleed, you know, and Matt Ingy said,
definitely bleeding.
Band-Aids, so,
is he going to make it till the end? Wow, I don't know. I think Doug might have gotten that one.
Very close.
I mean, he dropped him several times.
Very close, but great performance by both men, you know. Split decision.
Wow.
Benji looks nervous.
He should be. Oh, wow.
If you want to see me, Big Scary, and the rest of the Rumble in the Ancient City Fighters and beautiful ring girls live, just go to rumbleintheancientcity.com for a listing of upcoming events. There'll be submissions. There'll be the hottest ring girls around. There'll be knockouts. And don't forget to watch Trauma Television every Saturday on Comcast Channel 99, and you can find us on Facebook too.